Hi guys, it's Vic, and today I'll be reviewing the high-grade Universal Century RGM-79Q GM Quel from the Advance of Zeta novel, or was it photo novel? I forgot. Anyway, it's basically about how the Titans came into being and what they did prior to Zeta Gundam. Anyway, this is number 74 in the high-grade Universal Century lineup. Was released in 2007, so it's kind of old, and retails for 1,200 yen. For colors, the kit is molded in navy blue for most of the body, black for the feet, skirts, and chest, red for the cockpit and crotch, orangey yellow for the chest vents, gray for most of the joints and whatnot, and clear orange for the visor. For foil stickers, you get green ones for the front and back of the head cameras, one for the V in the crotch, and green ones for the sensors in the ankles. The kit does provide you with a sheet of marking stickers, but unfortunately these are pretty old and they're rather thick. Back then they apparently made the stickers pretty thick and they looked horrible. Anyway, I've applied the ones for Titan's Command, Unit 2, because 2 is my favorite number, and some stickers on the backpack. I did do a bit of a touch-up paint job on this kit. I painted the Vulcans in the head yellow, neon green for the chest sensor, and red for all the thrusters and feet. For articulation, the head is mounted on a ball joint so it can look up, down, side to side a little, and rotate all the way around. The shoulders can move forward this much. They can rotate all the way around, rotate below the shoulder, although it's kind of loose there because it's ABS grinding on normal polystyrene. So I did apply a bit of glue. They can move out this much. And the elbows are double jointed, ABS on ABS, which is always a good thing. So it can bend 180. The hands are on a ball joint, so they can wiggle and rotate all the way. The chest is mounted on a peg, so it can rotate, and it's on also the polycap is on a hinge, so it can move forward and back a little. The front skirts can move forward this much, well, all the way, allowing the leg to move forward this much. The back skirts are stationary, so they can only move back just a teeny bit. The side skirts can move out that much, but the legs are mounted on the old ball joint system, so that it's not that good. Anyway, because of the ball joints, the legs can rotate kind of like that. The knees are double jointed, but they can only move this much, so a bit more than a 90. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, the knees are polycap on polycap covered by an ABS plastic part. This means that the knees are kind of weak compared to the Gym Custom. The ankle armor is on a hinge, polystyrene plastic on ABS, which means that it will get loose eventually. So it can move up and down ever so slightly. The foot is mounted on a ball joint connected to a polycap hinge, so it can move forward this much. And there's a toe joint, so it can move forward for a total of this much. A little back, side to side, pretty decently. So articulation is it's alright. For accessories, you get a beam saber handle on the backpack, but you only get one beam saber holding hand for the right hand. And quite frankly, this thing doesn't really work that well initially, because it is molded as a front half and a back half with a peg and a hole made of ABS. So whenever you try to pull the beam saber handle in, it's gonna pop off. So I basically glued it together to prevent that. Anyway, fits in pretty nicely now, and it comes with two dark clear pink beams of the round variety, so you get an extra, and it fits into the beam saber handle pretty nicely. You also get two trigger fingers, one for the right and one for the left. Unfortunately, the kit only comes with 3 hand covers for 4 hands. That means one hand will never have a hand cover. And you get an open left hand. You also get a GM rifle with a green scope, well, sticker for the scope. And the thing is, the trigger finger hand doesn't really work that well. It does not account for the fact that there's a stock in the back, which interferes with movement. And they sure could use a peg for the trigger finger. If you bend it off to all the way to the side, then you can hold it pretty nice. You also get a shield, which can be mounted on the side or the back, and it can be pegged into either arm, I believe. So there's that, and that's about it for accessories. Size comparisons with the Gym Custom. They are pretty much the same height despite being completely unique kits of the same mobile suit. Anyway, the Gym Custom has thinner proportions than the Gym Quel, and the Gym Custom has better color and part separation, along with joint stability, which is to be expected considering that it's newer. Size comparisons with the Jesta, and the Jesta is quite a bit taller than the Gym Quel, which is fitting as the Gym Quel is 18 meters while the Jesta is 19.3. Lame pose time! The Gym Quel is a rock type in SD Gundam Online, so here he is with his beam saber. So what do I think about this kit? It's not the best high-grade gym kit out there, but it's far from the worst. It's pretty decent considering its age. It's one of the better gym kits out there, but the accessories are a bit lackluster just because of the hands not working that properly, but it can be easily fixed with a bit of glue. The articulation is actually better than average, especially in the arms and the feet, and the joint stability is also better than average. It just so happens to be that the Gym Custom is like one of the best gym kits out there. If you like the Gym Quel's proportions and, well, color scheme, then I'd say go pick it up. 1,200 yen is a reasonable price for what you're getting. If not, and you're just looking for a generic high-grade gym kit, then go for the Gym Custom. So this was Vic, and I'll see you at the next review. I did not raise you to gas colonies, son.